Fast charging, long range, and low prices are changing the automotive world faster than anyone expected. In just a few short years, electric cars have gone from expensive experiments to real options for everyday people. Now, imagine this: a brand new electric car in 2026 that costs about $25,000, goes a long way on a single charge, feels modern inside, and saves you money every month. This is no longer a dream or a rumor. This one car could disrupt an entire market and force every major company to react. Hello, today we're talking about a new electric vehicle expected in 2026 that costs around $25,000 and could completely change how people think about EVs. I'm using plain English so anyone can follow along. We'll look at what this car is, what makes it special, why price matters so much, and how it could affect buyers, families, and even other car brands. If you've ever thought electric cars were too expensive or not ready for real life, this story might change your mind. For years, electric cars had a big problem. They were too expensive for the average person. Many drivers liked the idea of saving money on fuel and helping the environment, but when they saw prices above $40,000 or $50,000, they walked away. Gas cars were cheap, convenient, and familiar. That difference kept millions of people from switching. This new $25,000 EV is important because it attacks that problem directly. It says electric driving is no longer just for wealthy buyers. It's for workers, families, students, and first-time car owners.
So what kind of car are we talking about here? This EV is expected to be a compact or mid-size model designed for everyday life. This is not a small city toy, and it is not a luxury showpiece. It is built for practicality. Early reports suggest that it will offer a real-world driving range of about 250 to 300 miles. That means most people can drive for days without having to charge. For many drivers, this range is already enough to completely replace a gas car. You drive to work, run errands, and even take short trips without any problems. Charging is another important part of the story. The car is expected to support fast charging, which can take the battery from 0 to 80% in about 25 minutes. It's not magic, but it's enough for real life. You can stop for a coffee, stretch your legs, and get back on the road. At home, overnight charging will easily cover daily use. This is important because charging fear is still one of the biggest reasons people avoid EVs. Fast and easy charging takes that fear one step at a time. Inside the car, the focus is expected to be on simplicity and smart design. Instead of expensive materials that add to the price, this EV aims to offer a clean, modern cabin that feels open and easy to use. A large central screen will likely control most features, including navigation, media, and car settings. Physical buttons for key functions will still be present, so drivers won't feel lost. The goal is comfort, not luxury. When people sit inside, they should feel calm, not overwhelmed. Safety is another area where this car could surprise many buyers. Even at a lower price, it's expected to include advanced driver assistance features. These could include automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot warnings.
Past, these features were often relegated to more expensive trims. Bringing them to a more affordable EV sends a clear message. Safety shouldn't be a luxury. It should be standard for everyone, no matter their budget. Now let's talk about price, because this is where everything changes. Around $25,000 is a psychological number. It sits close to what many people already pay for new gas cars. It also opens the door to government incentives in some regions, which can lower the final price even further. For some buyers, this EV could cost less than a basic gasoline car after the savings. That's when markets change. When the cheaper option is also cleaner and quieter, people start asking the hard questions. Running costs are another reason why this could disrupt the EV market. Electricity is cheaper than fuel in many places, especially for home charging. Maintenance costs are lower because electric cars have fewer parts. No oil changes, no exhaust system issues, no complicated engine repairs. Over 5 or 10 years, the savings add up quietly. For families watching every dollar, this long-term relief makes a lot of sense. It's not just about buying a car, it's about living with it. This vehicle also matters because of timing. By 2026, charging networks will be larger and more reliable in many countries. Public awareness of EVs will be higher. More people will have friends or family members who already drive electric. Fear of the unknown will be lower. A well-priced EV that comes along at this time can spread quickly through word of mouth. People trust real experiences more than advertisements. When neighbors talk about saving money and enjoying a smooth, quiet drive, others listen. The impact on other car companies could be huge. If one brand proves that a good EV can be sold at that price, competitors will be forced to respond. Prices could drop, features could improve, gas cars could lose their edge faster than expected. This is how markets change, not with slow steps, but with a product that resets expectations. Buyers start asking why they should pay more for less. This pressure could reshape the entire industry. There's an emotional side to this story too. For many people, buying a car is stressful. It's one of the biggest purchases they'll ever make. Worries about fuel prices, repairs, and future expenses can weigh heavily on their minds. A reliable, affordable EV can take some of that weight off. The quiet ride, instant power, and smooth feel can turn everyday driving into a calming experience. You may not think about it every day, but over time, that peace of mind becomes more important.
For young buyers, this could be their first new car. It could shape how they think about cars for the rest of their lives. If their first experience is electric, clean, and simple, gas cars start to feel old-fashioned. This shift matters for the future. Habits formed early on tend to last a long time. A $25,000 EV could quietly usher in a new generation of driving culture. Families can look to this car as a smart second vehicle, or even a primary vehicle. School runs, shopping trips, and daily commutes fit right in. Safety features keep loved ones safe. Lower running costs free up money for other needs. Over time, families may find they don't miss the gas station at all. This small change can feel surprisingly good. Of course, no car is perfect. Some buyers want longer range, more space, or a sense of luxury. Others may worry about resale value or battery life. These concerns are common, but what's important is balance. This EV doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be good enough at the right price. History shows that adoption is faster when value meets time. It's also important to remember that final specs and prices can change before launch. Car companies adjust plans based on cost, demand, and competition. Still, the direction is clear. Affordable EVs are coming. This model isn't alone, but it could be the one that breaks through first and sets the tone for others. When we step back and look at the bigger picture, this car represents more than just metal and batteries. It represents access. Access to clean driving, access to savings, access to new technology without feeling guilty. For those who felt electric cars weren't for them, this EV sends a different message. It says you're in the future too. As we approach 2026, expect more news, more leaks, and more discussion about this car. Reviews will be important, real-world tests will make the difference. But even now, the idea alone is powerful. A $25,000 EV with solid range, cutting-edge tech, and low running costs isn't just another product, it's a challenge for the entire market. To wrap up, this upcoming EV could change everything by making electric driving truly affordable. It promises plenty of range for real life, charging that fits into everyday routines, safety that protects families, and a price that finally makes sense. If it delivers on those promises, it could force millions of drivers to rethink their next car. If you enjoyed this clear and simple breakdown of the future of cars, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you'd buy a $25,000 EV in 2026, or what you'd like to see better. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps you ahead in the rapidly changing world of cars.